Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. My name is James. If this is the first time watching any of my videos, I hope you subscribe to the channel. If you subscribe to the channel, you're going to get notified every time I put a new video up. And if you already subscribed to the channel already, I just want to tell you thank you and thank you for your support and keep watching. Keep watching. A few days ago, somebody sent me a video about a U.S. soldier that left North Korea. That left South Korea and want to go to North Korea. I guess he wanted to go say hi to Kim Jong-un or something. But anyway, his name is Travis King. Travis King, a U.S. soldier, was scheduled to return to the United States after some missteps in South Korea actually. And some of the missteps were he was accused of punching somebody in the face at a nightclub. He was also accused of damaging Korean police vehicles, and also his second or third week in South Korea, he didn't report to a commanding officer to a location he's supposed to be reported to, and after 5 to 7 hours, they caught him 5 miles away from the demilitarized zone or the DMZ zone. The zone that we saw on TV when President Trump and Kim Jong-un was shaking hands. That area is heavily armed guarded. So they saw Travis King there, and because all of his missteps, they were scheduling to come out to the United States. He was also kept in a detention facility for 47 days in South Korea. He was becoming so problematic for the U.S. Army there, so they decided to, let's take this guy out of here. It's very unfortunate. It's very unfortunate that given so much opportunity, he decided to just screw every one of them. So coming to the United States, he already knew his fate. He already knew, they're gonna give him dishonorable discharge from the army. They're gonna strip everything away from him. So I guess that was some of the reason that he did what he did. But on his way back to the airport in Seoul, in South Korea, he managed to escape and he gets on the tour bus. The tour bus is a bus that normally goes to the DMZ zone, demilitarized zone. And to get a ticket for that bus, people have to wait weeks. They have to wait even months. It's not just easy to get on that bus. It's not just easy to say, let me get a ticket today. No, you gotta wait a while to get a ticket. Apparently, he had this in his mind all along. He wanted to cross that border. He wanted to go to North Korea because it's not just something that just come up like that. So he managed to escape from the airport, get on the tour bus, and went on that tour. But while on the tour bus, I guess he wanted to be funny. He wanted to be smart. He wanted to crack a joke or something, or maybe something he want to be popular in a certain way. He said, let me cross this border. And enter North Korea. So Travis crossed the border. He crossed the demilitarized zone and he entered North Korea. Now the relationship between the United States and North Korea is not existent. The relationship between South Korea and North Korea is very, very tame, very, very limited. So he's a U.S. service member. So everything they gotta rely on the U.S. State Department or in the U.S. to do that. But was the punishment in America that awaits him was harsh enough than going to North Korea? Or was it just because he wanted to make the news? He wanted to be some kind of popular or something? Kids these days want some kinds of attention, all the attention, so they're gonna get it some way, somehow. And being a service member in your foreign country, and I'm sure he's not new to the news that people just don't enter North Korea like that. You need some kind of permission. You need some kind of escort. Somebody gotta carry you there. You don't just jump over the fence and do something. He knows about this. He planned this out, and then he went, which is very crazy because when you hear what the news, he saw his mother, and his mother was very, very sad about it. But she said she never thought, she don't think that's her son. She don't think he could do that, And when you see in the videos, you see his mother, you see his brothers, his grandfather, you see all the people that care about him. But among them, you don't see the dad, you don't see the father, which says a lot because with this going on, I can guarantee you his mother was behind him to join the army. She was like, you know what? This environment we are in is too bad enough. I don't want you to get caught up. I don't want you to get involved into something. Get yourself into the army. Go somewhere so you can get straightened up. So somebody can train you. Somebody can put some knowledge, some sense into you. Go get a future. You take the ASVAB, you get a good score, you get a good job in the army. You come from the army, you pretty much good when it comes to, you can go to college for free. You can buy a house. You get opportunity there. You got all kinds of benefits coming out of the military. So your mom said, you know what? Just go in the army. Do something with your life. I bet there is a conversation that went down. I went down. You were pretty much forced, I guess. Maybe I'm just guessing here. He was kind of forced to go into the army to get some stuff, some sense into his head, and you can see his track records in the army. It wasn't good. He was rebellion. He was against that. He was like, oh, I don't want to be here. I'm forced to be here. This happened because I can guarantee you there was no man in the house. There was no father figure that was in the house that put their foot down on Travis King. If you had somebody in the house that was very strict, that was rigid, that was not afraid to talk to him or stand up to him or even spank him sometime, he wouldn't do this dumb stuff right here. That is dumb. Everybody at home, he could pretty much walk all over them, including his mother, so there was nobody standing his way. Even in the army, he wanted to do the same thing, but you can't fly. People there are going to put you in your place. They're going to put you in your place. And he happens to be in the wrong place. So this right here, it's just chaotic. I feel bad for the family. I feel bad for the mother. There is one thing she never thought would happen to her son, but he made a dumb decision that will cost him his life. And even when it comes and the U.S. managed to rescue him from North Korea to the U.S., he's not going to be okay. Probably going to drug him, probably going to do all kinds of stuff to him mentally. It's just over right there. And you cannot blame anybody for this. You can blame Travis King. Travis King did this to Travis King. He willingly got on that bus. He willingly crossed that border. He willingly entered North Korea.
I just want my son back. Get my son home. Get my son home. And pray that he comes back.
She hopes during the process of